YouTube, what is up? So, today I've got the Anker Prime Qi 2.2 3-in-1 wireless charging station that charges my iPhone, my AirPods, and my Apple Watch all at the same time. One cable to rule them all. Now, you can pick this up off of Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description. This thing retails for $230, but as of the taping of this, it's $170. Check the link for the latest price. Now, I know what you're saying.
The price is too goddamn high.
However, this 3-in-1 charging station has a ton of features. There's one little thing that they could add to it for maybe next iteration, but let's get into it. What you get in the box, you get the 3-in-1 wireless charging station. You also get a 45-watt power brick. This thing retails for $40, so that's also included. Nice. Plus this nice 5-foot braided cable. It's got a little girth to it. Everybody likes a little girth to their cable. You know what I'm saying?
You're crazy.
Now, taking a look at this 3-in-1 charger, you've got your Qi 2.2 wireless charging pad here. Can charge up to 25 watts. It's got cooling to help keep your phone cool and your Apple Watch charger, which this also charges up to 5 watts. And down here, you have your AirPod charger, which does up to 5 watts as well. And then you have a little display screen, little silicone thing up here, a little rubbery pad, but holds everything in place. And then you have a little branding here, the Anker branding, and then on the bottom you also have a nice rubber pad, so you don't get any slippage. And then of course USB Type-C cable. Now the one thing that they could add, which I think would be cool, is another USB Type-C port that you can plug in like AirPods Max.
You feel me knocking?
Let's see how much it weighs. Got my scale set up on grams here. What are we looking at? Man, this thing feels heavy. 609 grams.
Whoa, this is heavy. There's that word again, heavy.
All right, let's go ahead and plug it in here. I've got the 45-watt charger on it. And there you go. It says Anker Prime. And you have this really cool display. You got to hook it up to the Bluetooth to sync the time and stuff, but you don't have to use the Bluetooth app, but we'll go over that here in a second. Down here, you just tap, and you have your watts for your phone, and your AirPods over here, and your watch, and you can scroll through and tap for the settings, and there's different modes. The different modes that it has ice mode, to where the cooling fan will be on all of the time. And then you also have boost mode, which uses the cooling fan, I guess watches the temperature of your phone, and if it needs to cool it down, it'll cool it down.
Pretty good, right?
Entering sleep mode, sure. Double tap and you go into sleep mode. And yes, let's exit sleep mode. You gotta remember, down here, it's just the swipes and the taps are down here. I keep wanting to touch the screen, but you don't need to do it like that. So boost mode, chill, ice mode, and then there's also sleep mode, to where that it doesn't use the cooling fan, but it does after so many seconds that you can set up that the little screen will go off here. So you see you can do screen times out, 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. However, let's just go ahead and we'll just set it for 5 minutes right now. And then screensaver, that's more on the app. We'll get to that. And then you can do brightness settings for the display on how bright you want it. And what else? And then you can go back. I've been using this 3-in-1 charging station for a couple of months now. I've been meaning to make a video on it.
Are you sure? All right, now.
Let's go ahead and test out the charging on this. All right, so I got my AirPods here. Bing. Right there, that'll tell you. And then your Apple Watch right here, that'll tell you there. And then of course your iPhone. And my dog was barking. So see, there you go. It has everything, shows everything that it's charging. Like I said, up to 25 watts for the phone, 5 watts and 5 watts for the AirPods and the watch. So what's really cool about the modes here is, okay, the ice mode, it's a constant higher blowing, cooling, entering ice mode, but the fan is not that loud. This is on the ice mode on full blast. And you can hear it. I wonder if from here, am I cool enough? Let's see. Not sleep mode. Huh. Yes. Oh, see, that'll tell you where your phone is when you just swipe it, and then go into when it's in the cool mode or the boost mode, and then boost mode, it sounds so much quieter.
He ain't lying.
You can feel the air movement back here with the fans. Remember though, if you're using a case, it's going to cool your case off, not so much your phone. Okay?
Okay.
And another great feature on the Anker Prime here is the rotatable, movable, not rotatable. I mean, you can rotate your phone however you want, just picking it up and move it. But this also adjusts 80 degrees to where you can do whatever type of viewing angle that you want to view content in, or however you want to do it. Like I said, this thing's chock full of features. I can't, other than the extra port to charge something else, I don't really think that there's anything else that you can really do with the 3-in-1 charger that the Anker Prime hasn't already done.
You know, that's just like your opinion, man.
So for now, let's go into the app, and it's NFC, so it will automatically connect. It'll find it, it'll look for it, and do I want to pair it? I do, and boom. And with the app, you can do everything you can on the on device itself, but you can also, I'll update later. It's also good to get on the app so you can do firmware updates. Firmware updates are always fun.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
And this will give you a rundown of, what everything is running. Here, hold on, let's pop this here. See? Gives you neat little animations, let you know what's charging where, and it'll let you see total output and everything like that. You can change modes on it, screen brightness. What else was there? Oh, and the clock display. You can change the format. I like my military time. Clock display. There's different themes that you can use. See, it changes that, and then there's this one. But I don't know why, but I like the gray one. I'm a gray kind of guy. Aw. If you can set the screen timeout to, it's not necessary that you have the app, but I would recommend it definitely for the firmware updates. It's easy. It connects. I've unplugged it, moved it, done different things with it.
Hold up.
I've never had, any connection problems with the app. So like I said, I've been using this for a good couple of months now, and I love this charger. I haven't had any connection issues or any charging issues whatsoever. This charging station is a beast. I know it's a little bit on the pricier side. Do you really want to spend that much on a 3-in-1 charger? For me, because I'm a nerd, I did and I do.
Treat yourself.
Guys, thanks for stopping by. Peace and love.